This is going to be a standing row. This is a good precursor to actually bending over and doing some lifting. So you should be able to do this without back pain prior to us going into some of the forward bending motions. So this could be with bands. We can do this bent over with a dumbbell, but I like standing because in standing, you don't have anything supporting you, just like when you're going to lift something from the ground. So with this machine, it's going to be the same stuff that I talk about in other videos, where first I want to assess my pelvic positioning, I want to make sure that I don't feel any tension in my back, and I want to maintain that as I move through my arms. I'm sure everyone's seen people do rows either at the gym or when they pull, they get this big arch to their lower back. So we want to try and minimize that by keeping the ribs down, keeping maybe a little bit of tension in the stomach, but mostly just my pelvis tucked underneath me. So as I row, I still want my shoulder blades to retract and come together, but I don't want it to come at the expense of my whole back following it. So you'll see, I'll go through full motion where I'll reach and I'll get my shoulder blades to go as far as they can, but my lower back is not going to follow it, right? And then same thing as I pull back. I want to get as much motion through my shoulder blades without my lower back following. So starting with a standing row. So I begin by setting a little bit of bend in my knees. Same thing, I look at anterior versus posterior pelvic tilt. I want to be a little bit on the posterior side, and I want to keep that as I go into this row. Making sure that my shoulder blades pull, but my lower back doesn't. I'll come all the way out straight to where I get this forward reach, and then back into that row. You'll notice my shoulder blades stay positioned a little bit down and back. They're not shrugging upward as I go through this slowly.